Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Mount and Blade Bannerlord. Today we're going to be doing a guide on how to recruit your first leaders when you become a kingdom. This also works for when you're already serving a kingdom. You can also recruit leaders to help join your cause if you're serving another faction as well. But essentially, guys, it is fairly simple. You just have to find somebody that you have a high relationship with, or ideally create a good relationship with some of the nobles and leaders around the map. It can be absolutely anybody. In this case, we're going to just randomly find somebody. So we haven't actually yet done this on purpose, but we've got a good relationship with this clan. So we're going to go ahead and talk to her, and we're going to ask her essentially to join us. Now you can see it's pretty much the same as most other like barters. You get lots of different options, lots of different percentages of success. Some are critical, some have critical success, some have high chance of just regular success. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to go through the options and see if we can get her to join us. We failed the first one. Here we go. We're going through the second one. Got a regular success. We'll try that. We've got a critical success. There you go. So we're 3 points ahead. And we just need one more and then she'll join our kingdom. And there we go. Perfect. So now it's going to take us into the next tab. So once you've done this, you need a high charm skill, but also it helps more if you don't have a high charm skill just to have a good relationship with the person. But as you can see, you're next going to go into the trade tab, and unfortunately, especially for this person, because her clan has such a high amount of money, and because they're such a high tier clan, it's going to cost a fortune to get them, which I don't have. So that's not going to work for us. Next, we're going to go try this guy and see if we can get a better result. So this is one of the Lords of the Carnate, and we're going to go ahead, exact same thing. We're just going to go through all the options here. Try and get all the successes and see if he'll be ready enough to join us. Now this is a lower tier clan, but again we might not be able to afford it, or we might be able to. No matter what, I will show you one that does work, and in this case we can't afford it again, but we're closer than before. It's because his clan's slightly lower tier. We have a better relationship with this individual, and he's got less money to his name. As you can see, we've got a lot of items. We've given him a lot of money. So this isn't cheap. This does cost a lot, especially if your kingdom isn't that strong. And of course, you've got mercenary clans that you can deal with as well. I don't know if you guys know this already. If you haven't checked my video out on these, check it out. But here we go. It's this simple. You don't have to do any charm abilities. You just walk up to them, pay them, done. They join your kingdom. That simple. You just have to find a leader. Obviously, they have to like you a fair bit, but it is fairly simple. Now, here we go. So this is somebody that we have a really high relationship with. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to try and succeed through all of the little missions here and get all the points and see if we can make him join our kingdom. So we're going to go ahead and go through them. As you can see, literally no chance to really fail. We're that good. We get a critical success. Wasn't even trying to get it. Just smash that out there. There you go. No more critical fails, so success. All real high percentages. That's because we've got a good charm, but we've also got a very, very strong relationship with this person. So there we go. We've absolutely smashed that out, no problems at all. And now it's going to come to the barter. Now we've got slightly more money than we did before. There we go. And we can actually do it. It's going to cost nearly 200,000, which is a lot of money. I know a lot of you guys won't have that, but this is why you've got to delay making a kingdom, because you need these people. You need these clans to join you. You're not hiring individuals, you're hiring entire clans. And you can't survive off the mercenary clans for too long. So you need to make sure that before you do this, you have high relationships with the leaders of clans or just clans in general, and you have a hell of a lot of money. See, I could put all of these items in, and it still isn't going to do much to the actual funds. They want money. They don't want items. They just want cash. So it really doesn't matter how much you put in. We will go ahead and just put all of this armor in just to show you. It just does not make a difference at all. You need a lot of money to do this. Obviously, again, it depends on the tier of clan. Obviously, clan tier 6 is going to be a hell of a lot harder to get. They're going to cost an absolute fortune. But I know you want those high tier clans. You don't want the low tier clans, but unfortunately, that's what you're going to have to kind of start off with, unless you've managed to build up a huge trade empire and have a ridiculous amount of money. Otherwise, yeah, you just don't really have a choice. You have to kind of settle for less, but as your empire, as your kingdom's power builds up, people will be more inclined to join you. As you've got higher charm skills, people will be more inclined to pay less and join you. And yeah, the more victories you have, the more feasts you have. There are certain perks and skills that you can get where you can barter for actual settlements. And obviously if you're offering somebody a town or a castle, they're most likely going to join you. So yeah, it depends on what your perks are, but this is just if you've initially tried to do it straight away. You just have to pay them. You have to pass the little test, which is quite easy to do. I mean, my character in this has got quite high charm, don't get me wrong, but it's very easy to do. Anyway guys, I hope this has helped. If you've got any comments, make sure you leave them down below, and I'll see you in the next one, boys. Goodbye.